Hello, my name is Matthew Carrillo. I'm in GSC3200, and this is my research project. I chose the Ophiolites and the Bronze Age, so let's get right into that. We'll be examining the German state, more specifically the Ore Mountains and the area surrounding it. We'll go as far out east as Poland and as far south as Turkey. So let's cover that in a quick minute. All right. So first and foremost, what is an ophiolite? An ophiolite is a geological sequence. Its indicator is peridotite. If you're looking at peridotite in any form, you're probably looking at an ophiolite, but you have to look at the layers above it as well. So above the peridotite, you're going to have the layered gabbros. Those are going to be minerals that, or actually compositions that are altered from the cooling that occurs when the magma rises. The magma continues to rise as it is less dense, and it goes through a series of fissures, faults, and protrudes upward as pillow basalts. And these are made at oceanic ridges, and they are actually accreted onto the land due to subduction. So moving forward, we have the Bronze Age. The Bronze Age is going to be a historical period that was indicative and characterized by the use of bronze. So humans were now understanding the land and how to manipulate it and how to extract precious metals. And in doing so, we advanced our knowledge of technology, and it gave rise to agriculture. So as that kind of evolves, then societies are able to be sustained for longer periods of time and bigger amounts. And the ore mountains were actually one of the earliest stages of transformation in those industries of mining and metallurgy. These have all been seen to come from that area, but it was happening everywhere around the world. Asia was going through it, the Americas, Europe. This was just a time when human society was evolved. So let's move forward. So how are these two topics relevant to one another? I mean, you got one in the biosphere and then the other in the geology sphere. But let's try to wrap them up together. All right, so by looking at the past, we can definitely formulate a better idea. I chose the Verscan orogeny, which happened about 370 million to 290 million years ago. It was a late Paleozoic mountain building event when Laurasia and Gondwana collided together due to plate tectonics and formed Pangaea. And that belt created the Verscan orogeny, which the ore mountains are located in. And then fast forward about 160 million years from then, Pangaea drifts apart, and the mid-oceanic ridge cuts it in half, and the land itself is looking a little more so like the land that we understand. So just remember, point of reference, ophiolites are made at mid-oceanic ridges, and at that time when Pangaea was rifting, mid-oceanic ridge was creating new seafloors. So just keep that in mind. All right, so here in this picture, or diagram rather, I have a data set of different ophiolites. Over by Iceland, if you go down a bit, that's going to be the area we're observing, which is the Verscan or the Hercynian orogeny. You can see there it is aligned with ophiolites. And in knowing that, one can make the assumption that they have been made by the mid-oceanic ridge there. Let's see. All right, so all of this knowledge, but what significance do ophiolites really play in the creation, emergence, and procurement of a society upon the physical environment? That isn't an easy question to answer, but by putting all these pieces together, we can examine that these minerals and precious metals all play a significant role in the advancement of societies and really their position in the land. These resources are typically found in the veins of these ophiolites. You get tin, copper, gold, diamond even found in these reserves. So as societies understand, their how the world around them works and how they can manipulate the land, then they grow as a society. So their understanding of the land changes. It can be used to change it rather for their advancement. And it is seen in the in different sectors of the biosphere. And so here I have a picture of an early early scene in the Bronze Age, where agrarian farmers are creating new tools. And so that's creating new sciences. Our understanding for metals are changing, understanding for the land is changing, and you can even make the argument that geology is being conceptualized during these times, and ideas such as that, which really progresses society. But as society marches forward, you can see here at the bottom that power is also distributed at these points. And with power comes war. It's inevitable in recent past times. So yeah, that is the significance. These ophiolites allow for humans and societies to grow, but societies have to understand how to manipulate the land around them and understand that their impact is huge, which we are seeing today with global warming. It all goes hand in hand. So yeah, I hope that all this information summed up nicely and packaged for your better understanding of the land around us. I hope you enjoyed that. And here are my citations, and that is it.